Good afternoon. God bless Belgium. Thank you for having me here today. My name is Angelina Steenstra. I'm from Canada. I'm the National Director of the Silent No More Awareness Campaign. The Silent No More Awareness Campaign has 3 goals. First, we reach out to men and women who have had the experience of abortion to tell them they are not alone. We reach out to tell them that there are healing programs available to walk through the pain after abortion. Our second goal is to educate the public, to speak about the emotional, the physical, the relational, the intellectual, the psychological pain of abortion. And thirdly, we reach out to men and women who are ready to tell the truth about what abortion did in their life, and we invite you to come forward and to join the campaign. SilentNoMoreAwareness.org is our website. Please visit us. Please make this a wider campaign, an international campaign. We are already in the United States, in Canada, in Spain, in Great Britain, in France, and may we soon be in Belgium. I had an abortion when I was 15 years old to erase a date rape. My first child was conceived in rape. I had an abortion out of fear. Driven by fear, I ignored the little voice inside that told me to choose life. Instead, I chose death for my first child. On the day of the abortion, I went through all the motions, deeply conflicted in my mind and in my heart. As I handed over $250, as I put on the gown, as I mounted the abortion table, I was numb. I was disconnected from reality. But that soon changed. Suddenly, I felt the icy cold instruments enter my body. I was jolted into reality. I felt myself panic. I felt scared. And I wondered, what am I doing here? But it was too late. I didn't have the courage to get off the table. Then I felt the excruciating pain of the instruments that dismembered my baby, that scraped the baby from the wall of my womb. I was told to stay still, not to move. Then I heard the vacuum aspirator, the high-pitched sound of a vacuum cleaner, more powerful than any household vacuum cleaner. I felt the pain of the contents being scraped from my womb, being pulled out. I saw the bottle next to my right foot fill up with blood. The remains of my child, who was 12 weeks gestation. The most traumatic event in my life was the death of my first child, who died through a surgical abortion. Nobody told me that I would never forget the sights and the sounds and the feelings. As I lay there on that table, I was overcome with emotion, with fear, with grief, with helplessness, with shame, with shock, and instant regret, even before the abortion was over. I cried uncontrollably. I knew what I had done was wrong. I knew that there was no turning back. There was no way to put the baby, the contents of the bottle, back into my body. It was over, never to be reversed. What a pain entered my being.
Bonjour, je suis là au nom de la campagne « Je regrette d'avoir avorté ». Et notre objectif